Institutions are going all in on crypto. We are going to be talking about it. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. If we take a quick look at these 2024 predictions from specific individuals at Ripple, specifically here we have Monica Long, the president of Ripple, and I also have Brendan Barry over here as well, who is the head of payments products at Ripple. These are two predictions that I continue to look at, continue to read, and I really kind of address what's happening now in this space. And I look back at these predictions and I'm like, we are now witnessing this. I strongly encourage everyone to join the free Discord. There's going to be a link at the top of the description below. This is one of the most valuable and informative Discords out there, and it's completely free. There's a free side that has a ton of free crypto gems, free market strategies, guides, market trends, free charts, and there's also going to be new cheat sheets dropped in this Discord. And already we have a ton of testimonials from members of the Discord that have been absolutely loving it. So what are you waiting for? Go and click the link at the top of the description below and join the free Discord. And this first one from Monica Long, we have, in 2024, crypto will break the speculative hype cycles that have defined the booms and busts for the industry since Bitcoin's invention. Before the next crypto summer, we as an industry will break the cycle by paving the foundation for real-world utility at scale, which entails solving for compliance, usability, and integration with existing systems. The biggest breakthrough in 2024 will be pioneering compliance for decentralized finance. This crypto winter is, in fact, a great season for serious builders, especially those who know modernizing the world's financial infrastructure with blockchain is inevitable to work on solving serious real-world problems. Compliance and transparency. In 2024, it's not enough to be compliance conscious. The industry must be compliance first to keep our customers and users safe, gaining back the trust we've lost following some major industry blowback. The industry needs to build compliance tooling in a decentralized environment. It's the next frontier of innovation and blockchain integration. Within the past couple of years, we've seen many more traditional financial players such as Fidelity, BlackRock, PayPal, and Visa integrating or partnering with crypto native companies to offer crypto and blockchain services and products. The way forward is a happy marriage. Blockchain will not replace banks. The ability to settle payments instantly across borders without the need for a middleman charging exorbitant fees has benefits for both merchants and consumers alike. And crypto can provide this unparalleled utility for institutions. We also have greater usability. Most of the companies that we work with at Ripple love the benefits that they get from crypto, but ultimately don't want to be experts in it. They just want it to work. A crypto revolution cannot require billions of people to self-custody their assets, secure their secret keys, and trade on decentralized exchanges. We have reached the tipping point for crypto to be recognized as mainstream, but we have yet to hit the breakout moment where institutional adoption for real-world utility takes off. 2024 can be that moment as long as we proceed with a compliance-first mindset. Now, BlackRock, back in March, they entered asset tokenization race with new fund on the Ethereum network. Now, we know that BlackRock has been touting tokenization for a while before this, right? Going all the way back to 2022 is when we start to see BlackRock really heating up the tokenization discussions. From that, we started to see some major expansion. Now, building on top of this, we know that BlackRock doubled down on tokenization via investment in Securitize, which does have exposure to like XDC and a few other players as well. And then the actual fund over here, this new fund on Ethereum, surpassed $500 million just recently on July 13th. So this is starting. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more about a few other names as well, going pretty much all in on crypto, but I want to go over here to this prediction from Brendan Barry. We have utility boom. In 2024, we expect that funding will rebound with a renewed focus on companies solving real-world problems and not centered purely around infrastructure. We're going beyond this and focusing on the utility behind the tech. There's recently been a major resurgence in payments with crypto's democratization of finance front and center. while many have previously focused on the speculative, users are now moving back to the tried and true baseline use case, payments, closing in on traditional fintech. 2023 saw increased interest in crypto from fintech companies, and according to Ripple's 2023 New Value Report, 3 of 4 of financial institutions are likely to explore digital asset services in the next 3 years, especially for cross-border payments. In 2024, we anticipate an increase in fintech plus crypto partnerships to close the gap between emerging and existing financial technologies to resolve legacy pain points. Fintechs must adopt blockchain and crypto to be successful in the year ahead, and we expect to see greater collaboration amongst fintech and crypto companies to keep up with the pace of innovation. And I also do think that the ETF and the tokenization discussions definitely really kind of, put a big focus on that, and in fact, actually accelerated that. We'll also have stablecoins dominate outside of the US. While USD-backed stablecoins have largely been leaders in the market to date, according to Chainalysis, research the majority of stablecoin inflows to the 50 biggest cryptocurrency services have shifted from US licensed services to non-US licensed services since spring of 2023. In 2024, we will see stablecoins from non-G7 currencies take off, creating a new entry point and gateway to crypto, providing exposure to currencies for consumers and allowing them to pay people and move money in real time. So yeah, I mean, these are some great predictions. And again, remember, these were at the end of 2023. And now as we really kind of look at what's going on, obviously Ripple is launching their stablecoin, payments are still a big focus, but also Goldman Sachs launching 3 tokenization projects by the end of this year. This was a big one. This just happened July 10th. Building on top of this, State Street, $4 trillion banking giant, considers stablecoins and tokenization. State Street, a Boston-based asset management and banking giant, is exploring the creation of stablecoins and tokenized deposits for blockchain-based transfers, according to Bloomberg. The bank is also considering participating in digital cash consortium efforts and examining settlement options through Finality International, a fintech firm it has invested in. This move is part of State Street's increasing involvement in the crypto space, including a partnership between its investment management arm and crypto investment firm, Galaxy Digital, to develop crypto trading products. Additionally, State Street is rebuilding its digital asset division to offer crypto custody services. Guys, it is no longer a game of, oh, maybe this is going to be happening. Maybe this will happen. No, it's a game of this is happening. This is becoming a reality. And, whether or not you want to see it, that's okay. You don't have to. But we are now starting to see these big players going all in. Now, you might be saying, well, yeah, they're going all in, but they're going all in on private blockchain technology. No. Just recently, I made an XLM video. Franklin Templeton said why everyone is going to be on public chains. Private blockchains are highly vulnerable. Big shout out to XRP Drops for this. Check it out.
I think that when people think about the future, they think, well, I need to build this capability and I need to do it as part of either a private chain or a permissioned chain so that I can control the data and I can control, the ability to access and participate in the system. And let's be real, to also hold some of our edge because we don't want to be disintermediated. But I think what the missing understanding is that you are building a system that is going to be highly vulnerable if you go into these permissioned pools or into these private blockchains, because the number of developers that you have working on your security model, the number of nodes that you have actually doing verification is going to be far, 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 far fewer than any public blockchain, even new and beginning public blockchains. And those public blockchains are going to have higher levels of security than any private offering being built by anyone in the industry, simply because there's thousands upon thousands of developers that are constantly testing the security of these protocols, right? So I think that there's a fundamental misunderstanding that private somehow equals safer.
So you guys have it. Now, also building on top of this, back in November, right, of 2023, Martin Heisbroek from Uphold actually put out a post, and it was, translating this article, And we actually have my recent article on crypto adoption in Chinese translation. The future of crypto adoption, the future of adoption in the cryptocurrency space is shifting towards blockchain adoption rather than embracing existing crypto projects, with major financial institutions now building their own blockchain solutions. Interoperability, security, and real use case adoption will be key themes. The cryptocurrency market will focus on practicality and technological advancements. And yes, listen, whether or not, these meme coin chasers want to admit it, guys, this space is changing. It's no longer about speculation. It's no longer about hype. We are moving towards a use case driven space. Utility is going to be the focus. The most efficient technology will be the winners. Even over here, we have the Tokenize This 2024 conference highlights report is now available. Look at all of these major players at this conference. These are massive giants, but it's also massive giants in this space with major traditional financial giants. Guys, there's a lot of great winners on this space, or on this image here, right? We have Ripple, we have Stellar, we have Maple. I've always liked Maple. Hedera's on here as well. They're not actually labeled on here, but we know that Hedera was tied to this event. But what's funny about this is look at some of the other names, right? Wisdom Tree, Franklin Templeton, Northern Trust. You have Onyx by JP Morgan here. INX is a big player as well in the traditional financial space. Like the DTCC, I mean, come on. Like when we look at some of these conferences and we look at the names that are, participating at these conferences, it's very clear that we're now starting to see institutionalization of this space on the back end. This is a big deal, okay? And, building on top of this, there was a great quote at this conference from Brad Chase from Ripple. Big shout out to XRP Drops for this. You have blockchain specialization, but interoperability is the thing that's going to enable mass adoption. And yes, it is, right? Because all of these winners that are being, handpicked, like, for example, Stellar, Ripple, Hedera, Q&T, Casper, things like that, right? I've always said it's going to be a multi-chain future, but it's also going to be, a multi-tech future. We're not just going to have one name, grasp all of the money or anything like that. There's going to be multiple winners here. That's where we focus on true interoperability, true connecting of everything. This is going to be a network of networks, essentially. We're now starting to see this morph into reality, especially even when it comes to tokenization. Like tokenization, this might be one of the biggest narratives that have been pushed around crypto. It's been one of the biggest categories. It's been, one of the biggest money makers in this space because RWA, tokens have been going crazy. But one thing that I will say is tokenization is just one door that opened. On the other side of that door, you are going to see so many different use cases popping up. We're not just talking about tokenization of things. We're talking about, full-on trading, 24/7, 365 trading of markets. We're now going to start to see everything around us morph on-chain. That's where big players like XRP or HBAR or Q&T or even XLM, Casper, all of them, that's where all of them start to shine. This space is changing. Let it be known, right? It might not be this year where we start to see utility really matter, but we're getting there. Steps are being taken in order to get there. And I am actually very, very excited about this. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.